Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second section of our web development course, where we will be walking you through how to become a software engineer, a software developer. So, previously on our last section, we've talked about HTML. Now, we are going to continue, but before we start, we can head up to your browser and search for VS Code. VS Code is going to be the extension we'll be using to write our code. It's going to help us to write our code. So just click on the download button. May I have my downloaded. And when it's downloaded, it will ask you to pick a theme. Just pick whatever theme you want, maybe dark, white. It does not really matter. Then this here is your file explorer where you get to manage your files. Here, this is the search button. As you can see, the search icon where it will allow you to search for text, search for files, and anything that you need. And this is the source control. When you start using virtual control system, then you have to maybe like Bitbucket, GitHub, and others. We have yeah, run and debug everything to test your code, but now it only does now. And here is an extension. Extensions are like extra packages, extra tools that help you write code better. They helps you, that helps you. Not even some might not even help you write code, right? Some might help you. It's just like a tool, a work tool. Understand? I used to work. For example, now let's look for an extension. Let's see live server. This live server helps you run your code on the web. So when you finish writing, it's going to help you make it live on your web that you can see. You understand? So you can see what you are typing and what you are writing, all your code, right? So you can just share them and install it. But if I have my own installed already, so you might not need to install anymore. Moving on, let's go to the basic, right? So, course introduction is what? HTML. As we have said, HTML is hypertext markup language. You need to learn it. Why do you need to learn it? You need to learn it because as a software developer, as a software engineer, you need to like write something for your users to see. You get so where you want if you want to have a website or a web app, you get there's going to be a text. There's a means you have to communicate with your users. So you have to test something. For example, now the this app I'm using is this is typed here for me to see. You understand as a user. You get so you have to put in a test. If you go to your OP, you all the letters, read all the text, all the information, login, sign in, register. They are there written by what? By the markup language. For you to write to HTML, for you to like pass information. So the main essence is what pass information, right? So the rules of HTML I've actually said that what the structure of the web app understand is structure the web app the way our apps is differently created. It's actually backbone of the structure. We have the use of element tags. You understand? So we have each one in the paragraph and the anchor tag. So to write any element, we have to this equals to greater than or less than. Abi, yes, be less than and greater than. So it's called an anchor tag. It's a tag. You understand? So it's a tag. It's a tag. It's a tag. So it's this is how you write our element in HTML. So this is actually an one a paragraph and anchor tag, right? So the structure for you to pass this structure, right? Every web app website that you are seeing is actually in one structure. The structure is what is the top type. So this top type is actually the way or the format whereby the web is actually placed, right? So we have the headers, we have the titles, we have the bodies, we have the sections. You understand? You understand? So this is actually where the name of the website is. You understand? and the header is contain the first information about the website, and the body continue from the break. This body contains what it takes. So I would like to give a scenario here, an example that makes you understand better. I would like to use letter as an example. Very sure most of us have seen and know how letters are written. Let me depict this. You can see this very well, right? So you can see that this is spot and header. The same way the web has an header. The same way your app has an header. So you can see an header is sub header. You understand? This is what the body, and this is what, unlike here, what we call here is what is called the footer. So this is the header, the sub header, the body, and the footer. You can see that in this body we have sections by sections. So in programming we have sections too. So we have headers as we have it here. We have sub headers as we have it here. We can call this what our navigations, nav bars, you understand? We have headers, we have nav bars, you understand? We have sub headers, we have bodies, we have sections, and we have what footer. You can write them down. Okay, let's go back. So we have main header, we have sub header, we have smaller headers, you understand, on our web application. So for and just like this, just like the way we write our text, we have paragraphs, we have code, we have italic, you understand, we have Greek line, you understand. So for I don't know if I've mentioned it. So these are core elements, you understand. It is open tag. We write our elements in tags like this, you understand. We this sign less than and this greater than, and this is how we close our tags. You understand. This P represents bold a paragraph. This B represents bold, and this also. Don't worry, as time goes on, we are going to be having some examples and we'll be adding projects so then you understand more when you start using them. We have links made to route. If you check your most of the websites, right, you will see it from this your header, your nav bar there, you have to click something to move to somewhere. You understand? So the same way we have it here. So we have anchor links. Just put the ref and don't worry, you get to understand. And this is where you put the text. You put the ref and the URL where you want to redirect to, and you put the text. And we have images. So we have our image tag, open tag, image, right? And this is the source where the image is on our machine or on the website. So you can try to put a URL, but for now, this is the source. Look, and pointing to where it is uh, on our machine. So this is theoretical aspect of programming, so that you can understand when we start writing our code. So this is how we write our. This is how we put in our image. You see, open tag image and we do this. And our list, we have ordered list and unordered list. You understand? So when we want to place something unorderly, you understand? We just want to list up something, a table or something. We put it in unordered list. And when we want it to be in order, we put it on order list. So this is how the tag is being placed. So then we're going to be having an example later on, but not now. Just want to introduce you to them so you will not be new brand new to them. And we have tables. We have tables. We have table rows and table heads. And I know it's getting more complicated, right? You can just be putting them down. But this is how we write our tables. So the tables rows define the lines of rows, and the tables head define the first letter that we have on the text. You understand? Like name, you understand? And don't worry, you've seen example for on that later. And We have our form tag too. We have our form tags whereby you put in maybe your registration or login form, right? You put it in the form tag. You can see form and close tag here, and we have to label each. So we have the header main, in header nav main and footer. So this is what I was talking about here. The You have the header, the navs, main, and the footer. So you get to understand when you start designing. Um, Moving on, uh, this is for our multimedia where we have to put our video. You can see our video tag. You can see the way open tag video and close tag. You can have to put the source. Just unlike the image, the same way as the audio. You can see there's nothing big for this. This is for our frame, iframe. We have an attribute where we have to uniquely name or uh, name some specific part of our HTML. You can do them by ID, class, and styles. Understand? So this is a unique identifier. You understand? If you want to add something, you want to pass an action for it, and you have to give a class. You understand? To give a name to class that place for styling and others. So this is the end of the the, the theory aspect where we uh, so the core summary is what it's saying. You understand? Documentation, the document and structures. We talked about the heading, text, links, and image, and all the other components I've actually showed you. So the best way to know all these things is to just step there and keep practicing. So let us try to practice a little. Uh, so if you are new, you might like to come here on your file. You can see this first folder here. You can just create right lesson dot html, then you come in. So the first way to create your project structure is to hold your shift and this one key. You can see it's giving this exclamation mark as period tag this thing, just enter. This is it. It is your first HTML. So then inside this body is where you have to type whatever you want to type. I'll teach you how to use these ones later. So you can just open tag and one and see what sorry hello what you can see. Then you see then how do you see this hello world inside the website? You understand? You can just come here and just click and click on live server here. It's giving you an option to use, and you can also come here and click open with what live server. Then you click just wait for it to perform its action. You can see hello world. This hello world is the biggest because we have other tags. You understand? So then we can do H2. Let's try H2. Happy to reduce. Alright, the programmer. Right, save. Come and see here. I am a programmer. Now you are not a programmer since you can what type something to the web. This is your port address. Get here. So you can see that you're not a programmer. So let's use H3. You can see that how what should I say? Yeah, I'm a programmer. Just say sorry. Keep learning. So let's go. You can see so on this face now. What do you observe that is different? You can see that the first text is actually different from the third one. You understand? This one is the main one. It's getting smaller, smaller. So let us use speed tag, right? You can still use this do and a two. You reduce it to I think to six or something. Let's use the P. It should be in paragraph. You understand? The text should be something strong. You can just say subscribe. Okay. So you do see that this one is actually more like that. So that is how it works. So for your assignment now is to do what I've done here and send a screenshot to the group. You understand? Send this screenshot to the group. Just write any text here and send the screenshot to the group. Now I'm going to be working on our CSS. Our CSS is when I'm going to be what styling our work, styling our project. So just do this, replicate this, just type text in anything to the okay, let us do like you can just let me ask you so then you reply. You can just say let me use P again. Let's see. Why do you want to learn? Right? Then you give your answer. Just do this. You can save it and come and see it here. See. Bye for now. So just um if you have any questions you can the comment section will be open so you can ask your questions, like and subscribe to this channel, share it to anyone that know that it will be helpful for you understand. So and try to do this assignment, you understand, so you have to be able to go to the next phase where I'll be doing working on our styling. And after this styling, we'll be working on project. So this basics is actually very important. So bye for now.